Hi, this is Carrie reporting live from Main Street. The mulch pile is in the backyard and Main Street is in the front of the street. Okay, so I ran into my friend the other day. He's like 11 years old. And we were talking about writing music. He's been writing songs, which I thought was really cool. And I also found out that his parents won't let him write music anymore because they find it disturbing. They find the lyrics disturbing, which is fair enough, whatever. Neither here nor there. I just know what I was doing as 11 years old. I was fighting. I was angry. I was sad. I didn't really articulate words. I was just kind of beating up other kids. I was being pretty shitty. I was being a pretty shitty kid because I didn't have the words to articulate all the emotions I was feeling. Mainly all the disappointment and all the grief. I didn't have words for it. Anger was a much easier emotion to access. And so I went with that. And I went with that for the next 2-3 decades until I was, well into my 30s and figured out how to start putting words to what I was feeling. So I was really feeling for this kid, he's like, he has the words already. He's 11 and he has the words. I'm like, so what are you doing? If you're not writing music, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just punching stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, I could totally see that. Because that's what we do. We have emotions running through us. There's a lot of ways it's not going to come out graceful. It's going to be ungraceful. It's going to come out ungraceful or disturbing words. It's going to come out ungraceful or disturbing in fists and fury. But there's this, while we're unsettled and figuring things out, there's a lot of emotion that needs to move through us and that does not need to store itself in our bodies. And I think the reason I wanted to talk about this is because, as we start to open up Texas a little bit, some are comfortable with it, some are not. There's a whole, range of emotions of how people feel about it. There are going to be a lot of awkward and unskillful emotions happening. Probably going to see a lot of anger. I'm going to see a lot of disturbing words, thoughts, comments. It's like we are, as a people, we are processing some stuff. So I just want to ask you all and me to have extra grace for people right now, especially in the coming weeks and especially in Texas, because we opened our doors. We're going to be processing some stuff. So let's be extra kind to each other, extra generous, because we'll figure it out. I have no doubt that we won't. We will figure it out. But that process it's not going to be smooth. It's going to look a lot of different ways on a lot of different people, and we need to move through it by experiencing it. So here we are, about to experiencing it, on the cusp of experiencing it, and just remember to have extra grace for people. There'll be a lot of words and emotions masquerading as other things. There's a lot of deep stuff going on, and we may be accessing anger, frustration, judginess. We may be able to access that easier than what the deep feelings that we're really feeling, the core feelings of grief, loss, and deep fear. So let's have grace for each other and our masquerading emotions. Here we go, Texas. Reporting live from Main Street, the front yard. This is Carrie. Love you guys. Have a good week.